Welcome to Know Your Tools episode 5. Today we're going to be looking at the Polygon Lasso tool. So it's a selection tool, just like the magic one that we've already looked at, and the rectangle selection tool. It's a way to select an area to be able to edit in your project. The best way to use it is a combination of zooming and clicking your way around the object that it is you want to select. The more times you click, the more detail you're going to get. So I've picked something that's quite challenging here, but I'll show you how it's done. So I've zoomed in here and I'm going to start right here at the bottom and work my way up. Now all I'm trying to do is just cut out any of that pink sky section there. So let's go up here. Now I've got a curved section here, so I'm going to zoom in even a little bit more because you don't have the option to select a curve, you have to actually click straight lines. So I'm going to work my way around the outside. Just clicking as I go. I don't want it to look too square, I want it to look curved still. Now remember, the more zoomed in you are, the more specific you can be with your clicking as you're selecting around the outside. Now I'm trying to be as detailed as I can, and you can see that I've zoomed into a point where you can actually see the pixels around the outside of the image. If you've zoomed in this far, then you know that even if it looks like it's a little bit rough where you're clicking, that when you're finished it's going to have a nice smooth look in the end. Now you can see the straight lines are definitely a strength of this Polygon Lasso tool. You can really get those straight lines quickly, whereas anything curved is, I wouldn't usually use this for, but in this case we're learning how to use it, so you get to see how to use it. The trick with the curves basically is just to click more and try and not let any of the outside leak out. So you want to work your way around the outside of those curves nice and slowly and make sure you get plenty of points around the outside so it looks nice and curved. That's the final curve done. I fast forwarded through a lot of that because it did take me probably 3 or 4 minutes because I picked such a challenging object and lots of different curves and square parts. But in the end, it really actually wasn't that long to do. And in this case, it's got a very clear background, but if this was a full city in the background, you wouldn't be able to use the magic wand to be able to select it so clearly. So it actually really didn't take that long to do. So now I've got it selected. You can see the selection lines around the outside. And in this case, I'm going to copy it. I'm just going to right click and copy it. So now I've got it over here as a new layer, and I can put it over here as well. Duplicate that layer. There it is. It's that easy. Once you've cut it, you can do anything you want with it. And I think you'd agree that that cutout's actually pretty good. If you hadn't seen it at the start, you probably wouldn't know which one out of these two is the original because it's that good. And like I said before, with a very complicated background, this is a really easy way to cut around shapes that are hopefully not too detailed, but just have enough detail in them. I hope that you learned something, how to use that lasso tool and when to use it so you can be a little bit more productive when it comes to your projects. This has been a part of a playlist called Know Your Tools, so if you're enjoying it, make sure you check out the other ones and subscribe. Thanks guys.